Hi, I'm Sam from Stoke, and I'm excited to walk through our Salesforce Adobe integration with you all today. Um, One of the biggest challenges for Adobe Analytics users is the ability to be able to integrate that rich Salesforce data back into Adobe Analytics. And so we're talking about customer attributes, all of the bottom of funnel conversions such as MQL, SQL, closed deals, revenue. Adobe Analytics just does not offer this integration out of the box. And we're happy to be able to build this integration and put it together to allow all the companies to be able to do this. And so I'd like to start off by showing what your Adobe Analytics instance will look like once you have the integration in place. So in Analysis Workspace, you have your normal dimensions and metrics such as page, and metrics such as visits and time on site. But imagine being able to see, MQLs and SQLs and close one and revenue just right at home in your Adobe Analytics. And here we're looking at a workspace report that is looking at essentially the full funnel by each page name, so each piece of content. And this is the holy grail for a marketer to be able to connect all of their efforts to revenue and sales from top of funnel to bottom. Here's another view here in Analysis Workspace where this is a fallout report, and it's a funnel just from starts at visits and down to close one. So this is just a couple of examples of how you could use the integrated data once it's put back in to Adobe Analytics. And so I'd like to walk through with you now how do we set up this integration. So let's hop over to Launch. So if you're using Adobe Launch, the successor to DTM, you can come into the extensions, and here in the catalog you'll see our integration AA plus SFDC, and we'll go ahead and install it. This launch extension is real simple. You just log into Salesforce and go ahead and authorize. Great. And that's it. So the tag is now set up for our integration in Launch, and basically what has happened now is on your website there's a tag that's going to be passing in the Marketing Cloud ID from your website into Salesforce onto the lead whenever there's a form submission. So great. So that's part one. Part two, we can come over to the actual integration tool here. And you'll see this is the Salesforce instance that we just authorized for, and then we've got our Adobe Analytics instance as well. We could designate the report suite. We'll go ahead and choose this test report suite right here. And let's take a look at customer attributes. So with this integration, you can go on either the lead or on the contact object in Salesforce, and you could select any customer attributes that are available to you there. So we'll go ahead and just pull in. Let's pull in job title, department, and I think that's good. Let's see, we'll throw in lead source as well, and we'll go ahead and save that out. So great, now these customer attributes on all of these leads are going to be integrated back into Adobe Analytics and will be available as dimensions in your Adobe Analytics workspace, and also be available to build more intelligent audiences and test and target. So let's go ahead and we want to import some of these down funnel conversions. Let's get to the good stuff. So I'm going to create a new conversion that I want to integrate called MQL. And let's go ahead and just define that logic. Here in Salesforce, we're going to grab every lead in the lead object that has a lead status equal to MQL. And we're going to go ahead and point that into evar 8, and we're going to pair that with event number 8 as well. We'll go ahead and save that, and that's really it. You go ahead and set up a schedule. We want this integration to run every night at 11:45 p.m. and flip the switch, and it's that easy. I've done a lot of these integrations manually for years now, integrating Salesforce with Google AdWords, with Google Analytics, with Adobe Analytics, and very difficult. What ends up happening, most people end up giving up the effort. It's just not worth it because of the level of difficulty. This integration takes all of the difficulty out of it, and you can get set up in as little as 60 minutes. Just to summarize, this is an easy setup in 1 hour. You can integrate unlimited amount of conversions, any type of conversion. If you want a lead score, P1 leads, P2 leads, all of that is doable with this integration. You can get all the customer attributes to your heart's content off of the contact object, and we can handle multiple instances of Salesforce as well. So thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you get set up.